What's up, tech heads and gamers? It's your boy Mel, E to the Z to the E. Welcome to the channel where we respect the tech and we salute the gamers and we say, come on, let's get right into it. I apologize, guys. I'm starting this podcast at 7:30. And I was supposed to start at 7, but let me tell you about some technical difficulties. So my Windows Surface Book 2 just decided to crap out on me right before I started this, and that was what I was going to use to do this podcast. And then, so that went out. So I had to pull out my old laptop, which is a Dell, runs like a snail. But in the process of doing that, I realized I had to update this dinosaur, and you know how like OG Windows updates are. This is the slowest than ever, so it took forever to update. And then I had to, because the webcam on this is not that great, so I had to actually look for my old my streaming webcam that I used to stream 2K, and then I couldn't find that, and then I had to get like my own. So this morning has just been pretty rough when it comes to like technical difficulties and issues, but it is up. It's probably not going to be the best quality. It's not what I intended it for, to be, but hopefully, the next one can be a lot better. But again, we're going to get started. Let me just pull up the chat so I can see what some of y'all are saying. And again, for those of y'all who are still here, I appreciate it, guys, and I do apologize for being late. So what up, Mario? What up, Trippy? What up, Wavy? Cool. So today I'm just gonna, I just want to talk about and I woke up with a cold to make it disturbing a lot better. I woke up with a cold, so y'all can hear my voice. I got my water here, I got my tissue here, so if y'all see me sniffling, just please forgive me. But all right, let's get started. So this is the podcast, guys. I plan to do this every Wednesday where we'll just have random discussion. I think this is a good way for you guys to get to know me. I know I stream, and in the stream it can be, a lot. It can be really busy, so it's difficult for me to like get to talk to each and every one of you guys because, again, it's just happening really fast, and just a lot of you guys are on, and we miss you guys in the process. So I think this is a way to just slow things down a little bit and get to know what y'all inputs are, what your tastes are when it comes to like technology and gaming. So we will be having discussions based on games, based on tech. And you guys can get to know me because you can ask more personal questions. It's not as fast as the stream. It's a lot slower. Yo, what up, Supreme? I'm at school. Focus on your schoolwork. No, I'm just joking. I appreciate the love. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys, man. It is flipping 7 a.m. and you guys are on, man. That's dedication right there. Appreciate that. So today, I'm just going to talk a little bit about stuff that I hope that Nintendo announces at the next Direct. As you guys know, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but yo, Ronnie, what up? When I heard there was another Smash Direct, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, and I think I commented on that in the Discord channel. Again, if you guys are not a part of the Discord, link is in the description. I commented on that saying that isn't this enough with with Super Mario Bros. Ultimate? I know that the game is going to be awesome. I know that game is going to sell like crazy, but I felt like at E3 we got 30 minutes worth of Smash Direct, and I was like, all right, Nintendo was going to announce other. We were hoping and expecting that they announce other games like Metroid Prime 4, games like Bayonetta 3, games like Pokemon, Generation X. Generation 8, I said X. I don't know why I said that. But other games that we knew that Yoshi potentially can be coming, but they didn't show any of that. So when I heard they were showing the direct again, I was like, come on, y'all. We got to see more games that you guys, have cooking in store. So I wasn't the biggest fan. I was going to work, but they had called me off. Oh, great, dude. That works out for you. That works out. Again, I appreciate that you decided to come here and watch this early. Yeah, it says my mic just went off, but that's weird. All right, it should be back. Hopefully, let me see. Make sure my mic is good. Okay, again, having technical difficulties. My mic just disconnected. Oh my goodness, this is insane. All right, so I prepped for this, fellas. I knew something like this was gonna happen, so I got my OG mic here. So give me a sec. Do mic in. Gotta prep for this stuff, man. I knew it was gonna happen. All right, microphone. Yo. Yo. Hello, hello. Yo. All right. Hopefully this is better. Let me just test the sound out. Hello, hello. Yo. All right. Hopefully this is better. Let me just test the sound out. Okay. Dang, this is bad quality. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. This is bad quality. You guys hear the fan below. Anyway, guys, this is not going to be like this. Jeez Louises. Okay. Let me know how the sound quality is, guys. Again, I apologize for that, man. This is not what I expected to happen with this podcast, but you live and you learn. All right. I hope we at least hear some more details about the new Pokemon game for Switch by the end of the year. Are you talking about Pokemon Go? Or are you talking about like the next generation 8 Pokemon that is coming out next year, fall? Let me know, Ronnie. Let's see if I miss anything else. All right, cool. Let me know how the sound is, guys. Thank you guys for liking this as well. What I might end up doing is cutting this a little short because if it's painful to listen to, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to sound and audio quality. So if this is difficult for y'all to hear, then I might just cut this off a little early and fix it. So for the people who are on, let me know how this sounds. All right, cool. Anyway, yeah, so I was just done with the Smash Direct when I heard about it. So I was kind of disappointed. What that Direct showed us was that just a lot to Smash Ultimate. We're gonna get a lot with that game. That game is gonna be the ultimate Smash, and I appreciate that. But as you guys know, Nintendo stated that they still have a lot of games in the work that they are going to announce for the rest of the year. So RPG game. What do you mean by that, Ronnie? But again, like Nintendo stated, they still have a lot of games that they are going to announce for the rest of the year. And so I'm hoping that's what this title is all about. I want to hear what you guys are hoping to see, but I'm hoping that we can get games like GTA. I think that's going to be a really, really big game if the Switch can get it. If Nintendo can get that game on the Switch, that game still has a huge following. A lot of people still play it. And the fact that we're not going to see games like Red Dead Redemption by Rockstar on the Switch, I think this will make up for it. I was just playing GTA demo in it for you guys when I was showcasing it for the GeForce Now platform, and that game is still a lot of fun. It was pretty cool to go back to playing that game. The graphics is still great. The gameplay is still great. It's still one of the best like open world games for any platform. So if Switch can get GTA, if they can announce that um, at the next direct, I feel like that will get a lot of people, excited for the Switch. Another game that I think will spin a lot of heads is if Destiny 2, I know this might sound crazy, but if Destiny 2 is announced for the Switch. Again, for the people on, please let me know how the sound quality is. So Destiny 2, I mean, we have Warframe coming out, but with no release date. So if we can get a game like Destiny 2 on the Switch, I feel like that would just make the credibility of the Switch even more like awesome. Because not only are we getting like good Nintendo games, but we getting like high profile third-party games. So a game like Destiny 2 coming to the Switch, I feel like if they can announce that in the next direct, I feel like that's going to turn a lot of heads. Not saying that's going to happen, just crossing my fingers and hoping that it does happen. Another third-party game that I think will turn a lot of heads if it comes to Switch is Assassin's Creed. I know Ubisoft supported Assassin's Creed for the Wii U. I think they released Black Flag or whatever that was called for the Wii U. So imagine like the new Assassin's Creed coming to the Switch. I feel like that will definitely turn a lot of heads and get a lot of people excited about the Nintendo Switch. Oh my gosh. At the next direct, I feel like that will. All right, just listen to the sound quality, make sure it's okay. It's a bummer because this is supposed to be a podcast, supposed to be all about the sound, but yeah, this is rough. But again, for those of y'all staying hanging on, appreciate that, man. I think they'll probably announce Red Dead Redemption 2 for the Switch and PC Nexus. Oh, that would be cool, man. That would be so dope. Oh, great, Ronnie. Thank you. Thank you for confirming the sound quality. Sorry. Again, have a cold. This is just crazy. But anyway, yeah. I think Red Dead 2 for the Switch and PC next year. Oh my goodness, dude. If they can somehow find a way to bring Red Dead to the Switch, forget about it. That's going to be lights out. Lights out. I think you're right though, because we know Rockstar supports PCs. They normally slow with it, but like GTA came out for consoles, then eventually came to the PC. So we might see something similar where they announce um, that at E3. But Rockstar, they don't have a good track record with E3. They normally don't attend E3. They like to stay away from E3. I think there was an E3 where they had a really bad experience, and ever since then they just stopped attending E3. But so we might not see the E3, but we might see it like close to that. Hey King, what up? What's up, King? Nightbot. Cool. But so yeah, that would be cool, man, if we get a Switch announcement for Red Dead Redemption 2. Another game that was just confirmed that was coming to the Switch is the new Doom. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but Bethesda has been like a great supporter of the Switch. They brought Skyrim, they brought Wolfenstein, they brought the Doom that came out in 2016. They just confirmed that we were gonna get the new Doom that's coming out for consoles is gonna launch. We don't know if it's gonna come at the same time as the console version, but it has been confirmed that it's going to be coming to the Switch. So that Eternal, yes, Ronnie, that's what it's called, Doom Eternal. So that is dope that we're going to be getting that for the Switch. And then just yesterday, it was confirmed that Dark Souls is going to be launching this year. Now, there's a summer release date, May 25th, I believe it was, when it was unveiled with the Direct. But for some reason, it was delayed, it was pushed back. But we finally got a confirmed release date of, I believe it's October 25th. It's crazy that they pushed it back that far. It has me a little concerned because when games like that, like when games are pushed back, have little minor delays, it means that either, you know, they're taking time to polish the game or these like technical difficulties. I hope it's the other, where they're taking time to polish the game and, you know, not technical difficulties. But they confirmed it was launching the same time with the console. Oh, that's what's up, Ronnie. That is so dope. So yeah, guys. So it looks like we'll be getting Doom Eternal the same time as the console releases. I think that's awesome. That's awesome. So with this podcast, guys, something that I'm going to be doing is I'm also going to have guests in this podcast. I know Sonny's sleeping right now, but we did talk about, you know, potentially him joining in one of the podcasts. I have several friends who are gamers who are really excited about this. They've been asking me to launch this so they can be a part of it. So we're going to be having guests. And again, if you guys, you subs, are interested in wanting to be a part of this, sorry, this is the most like awkward podcast. I got like tissue going. I got my camera, my mic just going up. Anyway, we're gonna push through. So for you subs, if y'all are interested in being featured or wanting to participate, give me your opinion on some of these podcasts. Definitely DM me on Discord, and you can let me know. I wouldn't mind definitely having one of you guys on this podcast. It'll be dope. I think it'll be dope to just hear your inputs on games that are coming. I hope we get Dark Souls 2, 3 for Switch, depending on how. Yeah, I totally can see that happening, depending on how successful Dark Souls is. I think it's going to be pretty successful. I think the release window, October 25th, is a good release window because there's really nothing around that time. So hopefully sales are pretty good. And if sales is good, then, you know, like you're saying, Ronnie, we would hopefully get 2 and 3. Another game that I would like to see them announce at the next Direct is Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was released for Android, right? Like Android has Tomb Raider running on it. So my thing is, if Android can run Tomb Raider, um, the Switch definitely can handle it. So what I think is gonna happen is they're waiting for like a collection, right? Where it comes with 1, 2, and the newest one that's about to come out. I feel like maybe not this Direct coming, but eventually we're gonna see like a Tomb Raider collection for the Switch. Make that happen, Square Enix. That would be so dope because that's such a great game, and to get that game on the Switch is gonna be huge. All right, so I think I'm gonna kind of end this podcast a little early because I don't want to be sniffling throughout this whole podcast. And again, the audio quality is not the best, but I just want to give you guys an example. Every week, every Wednesday, we're gonna have discussions like this. We're gonna have guests on here. We're going to talk about gaming related stuff. We're going to talk about tech related stuff. And again, like Ronnie's in here, just giving me his feedback, his opinion. Guys, that's awesome. It gives me a chance to get to know you guys better. One thing we always say about this YouTube channels, we care about the community, we care about subscribers. We don't just want this to be like your typical YouTube channel where the creator of the channel, they say things like I love my sub, and subscribers are the best, and team this, team that. And they don't even engage with them, they don't play games with them, they don't do giveaways to show the appreciation to them. So I one of the goals for this channel is to show you guys that we care, we value you guys. That's why we're not picky when we stream. We play with everybody. We do giveaways to show our support and our appreciation. Yo, Gross, what up? Sort of busy. No, you good. Yeah, I had a rough morning starting the stream. I was like 30 minutes late because I was having technical difficulties. And then, I'm having issues with my mic, my camera, my computer. Um, got the nose running this morning. So this has been an interesting podcast, but y'all have been sticking with me, so I appreciate that. You should probably move the podcast more late in the day. Just I hear that. I hear that, and I appreciate the feedback. But this is the only time slot that works because the kids, I don't know if you can, but just no kids running around right now. The wife is sleeping, the kids are sleeping. So what I think is cool is, this is gonna air right after. This is gonna be available on the channel. So if you guys miss in the morning, you guys can watch it later on throughout the day. But if y'all can be present, I was talking to Sunny. I think I'm probably gonna be doing like late night ones as well. Because I know some of y'all are late riders, y'all stay up late. So if late works better for people, and again, you guys can comment after this airs. Let me know if like around 11:30 or 12 a.m. Yeah, that's late. But if y'all are up and y'all, want to discuss stuff and join the podcast, I can do it then as well. But it's got to be either early in the morning or late at night because that's when the kiddos are down, the wife is, sleeping, and I have time without people interrupting or disturbing the podcast. All right. So those are my expectations for the next direct. Um, like it'll be cool again to see Tomb Raider, to see Rockstar involved with the Switch with a GTA 5. Borderlands will be a good game as well if they announce it. We know that Nintendo said that there's going to be other games that they haven't even announced yet that they're going to, potentially be announcing. So I feel like we're going to have a big major direct, Nintendo Direct, where they're going to showcase some of these games like they did last year, where they showed Doom. They said Wolfenstein was coming. I feel like we're going to get a media direct like that sometime this fall. So this video is just talking about what games we would like to see. So I gave y'all my feedback. Ronnie gave me his feedback. So if y'all just want to let me know in the comments below after this airs what you guys would like to see, that would be great. But I plan to do this every Wednesday. Again, if night works better, we can do that. But I want to get some consistency going to where this would be like you guys will know it's happening. It's going to be every morning, and we're going to mix it up too. For those of y'all who are live, we're going to do some special giveaways, because y'all are definitely taking the time to be here this early. So yeah, so I'm gonna be, sneaking in some giveaways here too throughout this podcast. So um, yeah, I'm fine with it late too, but it's really your choice. Okay, yeah, all right. So we'll see. We got looks like we got a steady stream of people coming in now. We got 6 viewers. So that's dope. I wonder if can. Ooh, I feel like that'll be a really, really smart move if Kingdom Hearts come to the Switch. Graphically, hey, what up, man? Shidozia Tuegu. That's a Nigerian name. That's dope. That's dope. Thank you for joining the podcast, man. Appreciate it. You Nigerian, right? Let me not even assume. Let me ask first, but that looks like a Nigerian. I'm Nigerian, so I kind of know Nigerian names when I see it. But Ronnie, that would be a really smart decision if they bring Kingdom Hearts to the Switch because, as you guys know, the Switch has a lot of kids playing. So Disney, Kingdom Hearts, sweet combination right there. That'll be a win situation for Nintendo and Square Enix, and especially like with the success of Octopath Traveler, we might see more. Ooh, Grass, that would be so dope. Street Fighter 5 from the Switch. Yeah, that'll be dope. I can I can see more fighting games for the Switch like Soul Calibur. That'll be nice. To see that come. Dead or Alive, even though I'm not a big Dead or Alive fan. But I feel like when Smash comes out, bro, we might not even need any more fighting games on the Switch. I know a lot of people are gonna be playing that game, and it's gonna take a lot of people's time. So that's dope. But yeah, more fighting games on the Switch will hurt. I feel like more racing games on the Switch too won't be a bad idea. I mean, Mario Kart is dope. Don't get me wrong, but being able to see other, we have the Sonic Team Racing game coming out, but um, I feel like if we can see other racing games too, that'll be dope for the Switch. Again, apologize for my throat. Seriously. This morning seriously could not have gotten any worse, man. But we're live, we're on, y'all are on. It's good, right? Life happens sometimes. You just gotta flow with it, deal with it. It's my motto. That's what I try to live by. Cool. Again, thank you guys for being on. We're gonna try to make this a weekly thing every Wednesday. And again, gives me a chance to get to know you guys without fast-paced stream. I can talk to you guys like I'm talking to Ron again to know him better. So yeah, it's a good way for you guys to know me, know Sunny as well. He's gonna hopefully join this podcast, and we'll try to do a late night one as well, just to give some people not morning people. So I feel like by doing late nights, it gives other people a chance to participate and be a part of it. All right. So, all right. I think I'm going to end this one a little early, guys. These are normally going to be like an hour discussion, tech or gaming related discussions. But this morning has just been a little crazy with the code and with equipment's not working. But for those of y'all here watching, really appreciate you guys. This is the first one. It's good to see a decent turnout. You guys were involved, you guys were engaging, so I really, really appreciate that. All right. After this airs, I'm just reading the chat, making sure I don't miss anything. But after this airs, it's going to be on the channel, so you guys can view it. For those of y'all who are not morning people, Nintendo still haven't announced 10 NES games they were going to reveal. Yeah, that's another thing, right? So people are saying that we might get a direct focusing on the online service. I feel like they need to do that because that's going to be a huge thing for the Switch. Just letting us know what is going to be covered. Hopefully one of the that would be dope if they do announce Castlevania. But yeah, I feel like they need to have another direct showcasing what the online service is gonna have. And all it's gonna cover. Let's see. Are you streaming? Yep. Thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, tonight I'm gonna be streaming Fortnite. I think I'm gonna do 2 streams. Gonna start with Fortnite, but maybe do Paladins or 2K afterwards because they announced the ones. They announced the what's the kept secret. Yeah, you're right, Grosk. You're right. They didn't give the full list of all the games that are gonna be available for. I feel like the chat is coming in a little slower, but let me see. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I got it. Yeah, so it'll be dope if they can announce some of those NES games that are going to be available. And these rumors of potentially they'll have Nintendo 64 games on this paid service. I think that'll be dope. If we can get like Super Mario Bros. And GoldenEye on our Switches, how dope would that be? Um, yeah. So again, gonna be streaming 2K later on, not 2K, Fortnite later on tonight. What's going on, Tech Kids? What up, Trippy? What's going on, dude? Thank you guys again for joining live for this podcast. Appreciate y'all. And again, this is feel free, y'all. This is the open platform. If you guys want to ask me any questions, again, we're just going to be discussing tech. Again, sorry about the quality. This is not the original setup. The mic's supposed to be better. I'm not supposed to be using this. I have a Samsung mic that is pretty dope right here, but for some reason it decided not to work this morning. I'm using my crappy Logitech camera and not my streaming camera because I cannot find my streaming camera. I'm always sick, yeah. Hopefully they do presentation on the service before lunches. That's what I'm hoping to, Gross. I feel like they need to, right? I feel like they owe it to us to explain what is going to be coming with the service. So hopefully they do that. Okay. Yeah, Trippy, you're always sick. Yeah, I wake up in the morning sick. I wouldn't say sick. It's more of like allergies. The mic sounds fine regardless. Thank you. Appreciate that. I had this as backup because I knew it's been a while since I tested these. They're really nice mics, but it gives me issues here and there. So I was like, let me keep this close by. So I'm glad at least we have this on deck. It's not that bad. So cool. All right, fellas. You guys are on. I love it. Thank you guys so much for joining. And again, fellas, if y'all haven't purchased, I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's 5 more days left to this merch. We have 11 people who's purchased this already. So I'm grateful and thankful, but just thought I'll plug in the merch before the days are done for it. So if you haven't got your merch yet, please do. Link is in the description below. All right, fellas, I'm gonna go drink some hot tea, get ready for the day. But again, appreciate you guys joining. Sorry that this didn't go according to plan, but really is cool to see y'all being a part of the first podcast. This is going to be something that's consistent every week. I'm going to try to be on here Wednesdays mornings at this time, 7 a.m., having discussions about tech and stuff. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next podcast. Fortnite stream tonight. Make sure y'all stay tuned to that. All right, fellas, till next time. Peace.